I wish. I have tons of stories. Just him and I in Iraq enjoying, the tribute to the troops stuff and getting together. I have another picture of him back there where we're, just hanging out and we had a special relationship. It was really cool. And he helped me come out of my shell. You know what I mean? He's the one who basically, like I said earlier, was, he would ask me for ideas. He would ask me, "Hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that?" Especially with the lie, cheat, and steal stuff.
Yeah.
Coming up with ideas on how to do that. So he helped me come out and said, "You know what? Don't be afraid to talk to the guys." And he actually even said it one time in the locker room. He says, "Hey guys, if you got Jimmy as your referee, ask him. He's got good." And I'm like, I'm hoping this doesn't get me heat, kind of thing. But I remember one time there was a tag match, and I want to say it was something like a Burlington, Vermont, or something like that. And it was Eddie and Chavo versus Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas. And during the match, unbeknownst to me, it was a house show, so there's no
Yeah.
cameras there or anything like that. Unbeknownst to me, behind my back, I found out later what happened was one of the bolts that hold for the ring post or the where the rope corner turnbuckle hooks onto the ring post was coming loose, and it was in the corner where Eddie and Chavo were. So Tony Chimmel, who was the ring announcer at the time, sitting in that, he grabbed the wrench from under the ring and got up to start tightening the bolt, make sure it doesn't fall off. And Eddie looked down, and this is all behind my back while I'm refereeing the match. Eddie looks at him and goes, "Chimmel, give me the wrench." And I said, "What?" Said, "Give me the wrench." And so he had the wrench. He had it tucked in the back of his tights, and he says, "Chavo, bring Charlie over here." So he brings him over to the corner and he says, "Okay, take Jimmy and drag him." So I take Chavo away and I turn my back to Eddie and they start using the wrench as an object and stuff like that. And and I don't know what's going on. I'm just following direction here.
Yeah.
Okay, bring in Shelton to distract the ref. So Shelton comes in illegally. I go to him. They start using blatantly using the wrench as a weapon, and they're selling it not as a finish, but and then they get to a spot where while they're complaining, they end up putting the wrench behind, um, uh, Shelton's,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Shelton,
Yeah.
Charlie's trunks tights in the back. And, they turn around and go, check him. He's got an object, and they're doing this. So I go over and I check him and I find the wrench and I start giving him heck for all this stuff. But, like just on the fly, that's what he was great at. He was great at coming up with stuff on the fly. That, like, people talk about it being too scripted sometimes. They were good at just calling it out there.